Welcome to our lesson number 8, Serial Monitor. Introduction. In this experiment, you will learn how to turn on or off LEDs through a computer and the serial monitor. Serial monitor is used for communication between the ONU board and computer or other devices. It is built-in software in the Arduino environment, and you can click the button on the upper right corner to open it. You can send and receive data via the serial port on the Arduino Uno board and control the board by input from the keyboard. In this experiment, since we use colored LEDs as loads, you can enter a color among red, green, and blue on serial monitor in the IDE. The corresponding LED on the Arduino Uno board will light them up. Components: one Arduino Uno board, one breadboard, 3 LEDs, 3 resistor with 220 ohms values, jumper wire, and 1 USB cable. For the principle, here, the serial monitor serves as a transfer station for communication between your computer and the Arduino Uno board. First, the computer transfers data to the serial monitor, and then the data is read by the Arduino Uno board. Finally, the Uno will perform related operations. Experimental procedures. Step 1. Build the circuit. So this will be our circuit here. 3 LEDs, 3 resistors, and jumper wires. This will be the schematic diagram. For step 2, we need to program it. Example, code is used. Step 3, compile the code. Step 4, upload the sketch to the Arduino Uno board. And after that, click the serial monitor button at the upper right corner in the IDE. Then the serial monitor window will pop up as shown below. With this window, you can not only send data from computer to the Arduino Uno board, but also receive data from the board and display it on the screen. When you open the window, it will display, please input any color of LED. You can input a color here. If you enter red, green, or blue, click send, then the corresponding LED on the breadboard will light up. However, if you enter any color other than these three, no LEDs will be on. For example, if you input red, you will see the red light up. So this will be our implementation. If you input from the serial monitor red, then the red LED will light up.
Hi guys, welcome to our lesson number 8, and for this lesson we are going to do the serial monitor project. I have here 3 LEDs or light emitting diodes, 3 220 ohms resistor, connecting wires, a breadboard, and of course the Arduino Uno board. First, let's try to assemble the circuit. So first, I have here the green LED. So we put here the green LED. Green LED on the breadboard. And then the yellow one, yellow LED. And the red LED. Okay. Let's also connect the 20 ohms resistor. So for the LED, the longer side, if you can see this one, the longer side is the positive side of the LED. That's where we connect the 220 ohms resistor. So let's connect the 220 ohms resistor. And here, another one. Here and here. Another one. Here and here. For you not to be confused with the connection, you can just straighten up the line. So connect it directly. Next is we connect these black wires as our ground. So black wires for ground. Let's first connect it to the other side. So the smaller one. Ground. Ground. The other side. No, ground also. Ground in here. Now let's connect the connecting wires for the digital pins. So I have red and yellow connecting wire, but I don't have a green color. So I use blue for the green color. Let's connect this one to the other side of the resistor. As you can see, that's for the red, and for the yellow, other side of the resistor, yellow, and for the green, let's use this blue wire. And now let's connect it to the Arduino Uno board. But first, let's have a common connection for the ground. Let's look for the ground here on our Arduino Uno. So this is the ground here, as you can see. This is the ground. And then as you can see, there is like a red line here and a blue line. It indicates positive and negative. We can use these straight lines, the horizontal line, from because from point here to point on this side, it is connected. So wherever we connect the black wires on this part will be also connected to each other. Since we have here the negative sign, we will use this negative sign, so we have to choose the blue one. So all black wires or the ground wires should be in line with the blue line. Okay, and black. Okay, so we have now common connection for our ground, as you can see it. And now let's connect the digital pins. So the green LED will go to pin number 2, the yellow LED will go to number 3, and the red one is for LED for pin number 4. So let's first connect the pin number 2. If you can see it, so we have 2, 3, and 4. So let's connect this blue wire to, or the green LED to pin number 2, yellow LED to pin number 3, and the red LED for green for digital pin number 4. Since we are done with our connection here, we now upload the code to our Arduino Uno board. So we have here the code for our Arduino Uno. As you can see, we declare the green pin for pin number 2, yellow pin for pin number 3, red pin to pin number 4. We declare string data as first and empty data. Last length of the characters received is 0. So we declare the pins again as output because we are going to make to display it as high or low. So high means it's on and low means it's off. We declare the serial that begin as 9600. Let's make sure that we also use this one to our serial monitor, and we have here a default serial print message, which is please input any color of red. So as you can see here, if we receive a valid data or byte, it reads the analog pins. For example, if serial.available is greater than 0, so proceed to this function here, the com data empty string first. While serial.available is greater than 0, it reads the serial received or the character received by the serial. So delay 2 microseconds. So it prints whatever. So we have here print L in com data. So it prints whatever characters you inputted to into the serial monitor. So this is where our logic begins. If the com data received is character RED or color red, other pins aside from red pins are low. So as you can see, it's red. If red pin is turned on, it's high, and the other green and yellow pin is low. Same as with the yellow and green. So if com data receive YELLOW or yellow, so it turns on the yellow, and the GREEN or green, it turns on the green. If there is no characters on the serial monitor inputted, so all of the LEDs are turned off. So let's now try to upload the code. First, if we secure that we are using the proper board, so since we are using the Arduino Uno, we select the Arduino Uno, and of course the port should always, if you have a genuine also of Arduino, you can select this automatic. I think actually the Arduino IDE selects the best port available, which is compatible to your Arduino board. And now let's try to click the compiling sketch, in which it will also declare if there are errors on your code, and if there's none, you click the upload here and it will upload the code. Now, let's try to open the serial monitor. So as you can see, please input any color of red. Since we actually declare the baud rate as 9600, we need to select the 9600. And for you not to have problems with receiving the serial monitor, so let's just choose the no line ending. So first, if we try to input the color red, so let's try the color red. You can click this send or click enter on your keyboard. So let's try to do this one. So as you can see, the color red LED is turned on. If I input the color yellow, of course, the yellow will turn on. And if I input the green, again, the color green will turn on. Okay? So if you input other colors aside from those color, it will not turn on because we did not declare it in our code. So let's try to input color blue. So there is no color blue. Okay, so it will not turn on any LED. Again, red. Let's click enter. Red. Okay, basically that's the logic of the serial monitor. So whatever you input here on the serial monitor and it matches on the logic that we have inputted on its void loop function, like for red, yellow, green, it will turn on the corresponding LED. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you have more questions, you can just comment your questions on this video. Bye and see you on our next lesson. For our next lesson, we have the photoresistor. So stay tuned in our channel and expect for more videos.